Hey, I am Dima, your biology teacher, and you are watching Biobeatstune. In our last episode, we hit the highway with xylem and phloem. But today we're zooming in, way in. We're standing right at the edge of the cell to look at the security gates. But before we drop the beat on these molecules, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe to Biobeatstune. It helps us keep the science flowing. Ready? Let's get into Know the Differences, Episode 8. Before we talk about movement, we have to talk about the wall. Every cell is wrapped in a cell membrane, but it's not just a solid wall, it's semi-permeable. Think of it as a picky security guard. It's got a fluid mosaic vibe, letting tiny, uncharged guests slip through the cracks, but making the big players show an ID or use a special door. If the membrane wasn't semi-permeable, the cell would be a total mess. It's the ultimate VIP filter. First squat up, passive transport. This is the lazy way. No energy, no ATP, no effort. Molecules move from high concentration to low concentration, like rolling down a hill. There are three main ways this happens across that membrane. Simple diffusion. Small, sneaky molecules like oxygen and carbon dioxide just ghost right through the lipid bilayer. No key needed. Facilitated diffusion. Some guests are too big or too charged, like ions. They need a facilitator, a protein channel that acts like a bridge. Glucose moves this way. Still free, just needs a specific door. Osmosis. This is the VIP lane for water only. Water always moves through the semi-permeable membrane to where the party is saltier or sugarier to balance things out. Now, sometimes the cell needs to go against the flow. This is active transport. Why go against the flow? To survive. Take nutrient absorption in your intestines as an example. After a meal, your blood is already full of sugar. Your intestinal cells use active transport to grab every last molecule of glucose from your gut and pump it uphill into your blood. We don't leave energy behind. But what if the cargo is too huge for a protein pump? That's when we bring in the big guns, bulk transport. This also costs ATP. Endocytosis. The cell membrane literally reaches out, wraps around a large particle, and swallows it whole, forming a bubble inside called a vesicle. ENDO means it goes in. Exocytosis. The opposite. A vesicle from inside the cell fuses with the membrane and spits out its contents, like hormones or waste. Exo means it exits. Struggling to remember? Check the sounds. Passive is like a pass at a theme park. You just stroll in for free. Active requires action and attacks. ATP to move the crowd uphill. And no, get your phones ready and take a screenshot of this summary table right now. And that is how the cell keeps its rhythm. From simple slipping to powered pumping and bulk swallowing, transport is the reason you're alive. But stay tuned, because next episode on Biobeatstune, we're getting into the pressure cooker. We'll be talking about hypotonic, hypertonic, and isotonic solutions to see what happens when the water balance breaks. Stay curious, Biobeats family. Bye-bye.